some soup, so I said why not get on the live stream and make the soup live for everyone. So I had one potato lying at home. Don't ask me why I have one potato left. I think this is from my aloo poha video. I didn't use all the potatoes, so there's one potato left. If you haven't seen my aloo poha video, check out the channel. It's called Bacon and Chicken Aloo Poha. Aloo poha is an Indian dish. It's a breakfast dish. And I ordered a leek, one single leek. So I said, let's make a leek and potato soup. So here I am making leek and potato soup. And I've also got some garlic. I've got half an onion. Basically trying to empty out everything in my fridge and clear up the fridge, which is something you guys might be familiar with. There are some meals which just happen with the leftovers in the fridge, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So let's get cracking on this leek and potato soup. Hey John, that's awesome. Thank you so much. All right, let's get cracking. So I don't get to cook with leeks very often because they're not native to India, and they're now starting to show themselves a little more regularly and a little more cheaply. So I said, why not? So let's get cracking. All right, hopefully you can see my cutting board. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the leeks. I get my knife. Now I've been told you can't use a lot of this, so I'm going to take off some of this. I will keep a little bit, and as I've been told, you can see there's a lot of dirt in the leeks here, so we have to first cut this and then wash it. So I'm just going to take off a little bit from here. All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, and now I'm just gonna it's basically like cutting a green onion, which is like a very large green onion. One that's rolling around. 5-second rule. Hello Wayne, good to see you. We're just cutting some leeks. And because these are all going to be blended, it doesn't really matter if I don't cut them very finely. They can be just a rough chop. Just basically need to clean them out. I mean, like, most of the dirt is all here any which way, so I'm going to cut this down the middle and then just cut that. And I'm using some of the green part of the leek also, it's not really an issue. There we go. Alright, I'll put that in this bowl. No, it's a leek. Your Apple Watch is old. Yes, it is an old Apple Watch. Alright. It's a Series 3. Therein goes the leek. And now what we're going to do is we're going to wash this. So you can...
What are you making?
Leek and potato soup. So I'm just washing. So I've just kind of soaked the leek in water now. And I can see some dirt to throw that out. Yeah. So just, to get all the grime out of the leek. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give it a wash. I mean, ideally you should have a colander, but I'm going to have to make do with a sieve because I don't have a colander. But yeah, just get the leeks there. L-E-E-K, leek. This will have to do for a colander. So, strain it out. Give it a rinse under the tap. I mean, it's not something you need to see, but there we go, done. Alright, let's get on with the potato now. Actually, you can chop the onion too. Whoops, it's fall apart. Anyway, the onion just gonna do another rough chop. go. Because it's all going to cook down anyway. There we go. Onions. Now let's take the potato. Yes, Gutslit has great t-shirts. So we just peel the potato now. And I'm just using whatever's left over in the house. No fancy stuff here. Let's peel that potato. There we go. Peel the potato. And you can use multiple potatoes for this recipe. I just have one potato at home, so I'm using that. I guess it'll be more leaky and less potato. Just throw the potato skins away. I mean, you can wash and save your skins and use it for stocks and soups. So like all these trimmings you can keep in something, and you can then wash them and then boil them later and make like a stock out of it. Today I'm going to throw them, but normally you can do that. So give the potato a little bit of a wash. Right, cut the potato in a few chunks as well. Again, nothing fancy, just a few chunks. There we go. And we're pretty much prepped and ready now. So let me just wipe my hands, which you can't see now. Alright, so let's get cracking. Okay. So I've got my pot here, as you can see. Just going to turn it on. Where is the lighter for the stove? Where is the lighter? I can't find the lighter for the stove. Hold on. It should be here somewhere. Why's my kitchen so messy? Amazing. I lost the lighter. Well, that's hilarious. I can't find the lighter for the stove.
Use this enough?
Yeah, I know, but where is it? It has to be here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll find
Meanwhile, I'll have a sip of my coffee. Let me see if I can find it here. It's probably... That's odd. I'm normally pretty careful with my stuff. Did I put it in the drawer? No. It's not under here. Well, shucks, this is embarrassing.
Can you just use the other one, you know?
I can, but I want to know where it's gone. I'm perplexed. Ah, here it is. Found it. Somebody has put it in here. Who could it be? Probably me. There we go. Alright, the pot is on. What kind of meat will I put in the soup? Nothing. No meat, because this is my veggie component of the meal. I'll probably have some chicken or some beef for dinner. So right now this is just going to be using this. This is the vegetable component. I'll also be prepping some other vegetables. So let's get some butter, because every soup needs a little bit of butter. Now this is going to be a four serving soup, so I don't have to be very stingy with the butter. So like a tablespoon of butter is alright. You can also use olive oil is fine. I just like butter, so I'm going to put about a tablespoon, maybe a little less. Yeah, that should be enough. That's about a knob of butter. It's about a tablespoon. So anyway, in goes the butter. I'm going to bring you guys closer here now. Give you guys a view of the soup, because I'm sure you all want to see the cooking. Hello Pinky, good to see you. Hold on. Ah, ugh. Fighting with the tripod. There we go. Last one. There we go. Alright. There we go. Now we can get you guys to look into the pot so you can see the soup being cooked. Let's make you guys give you a good view. There we go. We got the butter in the pan. Into that go the onions. The onions that I chopped up. And also the leeks. Yeah. In go the leeks. There we go. And go the leeks. Now I'm also going to throw in some garlic. And just some cloves of garlic. And you know what, I might as well throw in the potato as well. There's no point keeping any of this. Alright. Now we just cook this down. That's it. I like to make my cooking easy. I don't like to make my cooking complicated. I don't like to have a lot of dishes if I'm given the opportunity. So this is quick and easy. Nothing fancy, just do that. And we're good to go now. Meanwhile, I'm going to take out a few other vegetables that I want to just prep. Or maybe I'll prep them later, I don't know. Anyway, I've taken it all out while that's cooking. I'm going to keep stirring that. Now I'm not putting in any salt right now because I'm going to be using a stock cube which is going to really flavor this entire soup. So let that cook. Alright, and that's just going to cook now. Just easy, simple, nothing fancy. So yeah, that's cooking. Pretty easy, pretty simple. I'll just let that cook for a bit. We'll take out the stock cube. So here I've got a beef stock cube. This is going to go in that. So you don't need to make stock separately. Just add this cube and water and then blend the soup and it's done. It's like a easy peasy. So, nothing fancy, nothing too crazy. Yeah, simple. That's how I like to cook. And I'll use my stick blender to blend everything. And I've got the dregs of my coffee left. So, well, there's enough to heat it for 10 seconds. And of course, in this soup, you can pretty much put whatever you like. Like if you want to shred some chicken and put it in to make it a little more protein heavy. If you just eat soup for a meal, that's good. For me, this is kind of the vegetable component to my meal. But I've also got some other veggies here that need cooking and things. Hold on, I'm right here. So I've got some broccoli and bell peppers.
Whoops.
You can say hi.
Hi guys. I needed.
Oh, what are you doing?
Fixing the wardrobe door.
Oh, okay. Handy. Alright, let's check in on the soup. Okay, I think the heat was too high. So we got some browning here, which is fine. It's not an issue. Yeah, so we got everything in there cooking. I'm going to throw in this bouillon cube. What? What? Was it my bouillon cube? Okay. There goes the bouillon cube into the pot. And now let's add some water. I think about half a liter should do it for now. Or maybe a little more. A little more than half a liter. There we go. I could add a little bit more as well. It will anyway cook out. You can say it's about 3 cups of water. That should do it. Alright, and now we give this all a good mix. Let that now slowly cook. Just let it cook on a low heat. We'll give it about 20-30 minutes maybe, I don't know. As long as we need, right? Now, I'm just going to put the lid on. And now that soup is just going to simmer for about 30 minutes. So while that is happening, we can work on other stuff. I've got some more vegetables here that I want to prep, so can do that. I actually don't know what I'm making with any of this stuff. Or I could just eat it as it is. But look what I got. 2 hella big peppers. Some pretty big bell peppers. Not sure what I should do with them. I thought I'll just like stir fry it with some broccoli, mushrooms, spinach, and just make like a basic salt, pepper, butter stir fry. Garlic maybe. Got plenty of garlic. What do you guys think? What do you do with your peppers normally? So I've got oyster mushrooms, spinach, peppers, and broccoli. I could just do a stir fry. Easy peasy. And then I've got some vegetables. So stuffed bell peppers means I'll need some ground beef or ground chicken and then stuff it with that, which is something I haven't made in a long time, though I have some great... By the way, have you seen my stuffed bell peppers recipes? They're pretty epic, I must say. So I'll tell you what I'll do for now. Let's just wash these 2 guys. Give them a good wash. Alright, now how do you normally cut your bell peppers? Strips or squares? How do you prefer them? Like when I make things like, the one time I made beef fajitas, then I would cut them into strips. But otherwise, normally I cut them into like... Your stream is posted like 10 times in my subscription feed. That's odd. I think cubes. It's not a bad idea. Shall we cut some bell peppers then? Let's get cracking then. Alright. Let's try. So in India we have something called chili chicken. Check that out. Like little... Makes for a good snack. There we go. There we go. Pretty clean. You can throw this. And you can eat this. It's a good low calorie snack. So I'm going to do like little chunks like this. All of them work. Like chunky bell peppers. Why not, right? Can get rid of this membrane a little bit. We don't need. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's just do chunks. Chunky bell peppers. There we go. Chunky bell peppers. Get rid of this too. There we go. Okay. That's done. One down. And remember, these are low calorie snacks, so you can keep snacking. Let's get this guy on. There we go. Again, little snack size. Cut it to half. There we go. It looks like a tomatillo. There we go. Just down here. You can get this out here. Again, pretty clean. Let's do this. Manage? You fixed it? Yep. Alright, let's chop these up as well. Hopefully you can see them. There you go. So yeah, let's get cracking. There we go. Get this snack. That's alright. Get this out. There we go. Keep cutting those bell peppers. Nice chunky bell peppers. Sweet bell peppers. There we go. Alright. That's good. What else we got? Got some broccoli here. So to just make my life easy, what I do is in the bowl itself, just cut the florets off. There we go. There we go. Now I'll just wash this. Let's give that a wash. Alright, give it a good soak and a rinse. Alright, broccoli also ready. And here I got some oyster mushrooms. These are pretty much, I think, cleaned and good to go. Yeah, they look all right. Excellent. And I've got some spinach here, but I don't think I'm going to use the spinach today. I got the spinach here today, but I don't think I'm going to use this. I'm going to put this away. I think that's enough stuff. Actually, maybe I should use it. I know what, let's just use it up. Alright, let's remove the spinach. That's probably also going to need a bit of a wash. Now, I don't want to use these woody stems, so I'm going to take off the stems because they don't really taste very good. So just get rid of some of it. I guess I could just cut off the major chunk of it. I could leave that. I could just get rid of the bulk of it, which I don't want. There we go. should be fine. And let's get another bowl, because the spinach also just always needs a wash. Spinach goes in there. We're going to give that a wash now. I don't know if you can see me, but yeah. Okay, spinach is just gonna chill for a bit and soak in the water. Yes, so the soup is here. It's been, oops, you guys can't see, there's no one following. The soup is here, it's cooking away. I am going to just check in on it. Okay, the soup's gonna take some time. I think what I can do is probably move a few things out of the way, and we can maybe stir fry the vegetables while the soup cooks. So I'm gonna get this guy out of the way. I'm gonna get this guy out of the way. All right, I'm gonna move the soup over now. Excellent. So, soup has moved on to the other stove. All right, I've got our sort of non-stick wok here. And let's get you guys a front row seat to the proceedings. Okay, so we're gonna start by getting a little oil heated up. It should be enough. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fry some garlic. So again, just going to throw like a whole bunch of garlic in there. Turn the heat up. I'm going to look for a few sauces in my fridge if I have anything interesting. Let's do a bit of oyster sauce. Let's do a bit of oyster sauce. Let's do a bit of soy sauce. So a little bit of oyster sauce, a little bit of soy sauce. I'm gonna throw in some MSG as well. Make it an MSG oil. Just throw in the MSG right now and toast it. Let it dissolve with the oil. What else we gotta do? Let's see. Alright, let's fry that. Garlic is frying. What do we get in? Let's get the mushrooms in first. And let's get the broccoli in as well. Because broccoli takes a while to cook. It's going to break the florets up a little bit. There we go. So this is food for like a couple of days at least. Broccoli, mushrooms. Just get it all cooked. There we go. And give that a mix. Going to get a little bit of color now. What we're also going to do is we're going to add the spinach to this. And I'm going to cut the spinach quickly before I add it, so that it's not in big pieces. You can't see what I'm doing right now, but you'll see when it goes in. Hopefully I won't cut myself while doing this. Okay, there goes the spinach. There we go. And just add like a little water probably. Add a little water. So it creates a bit of steam. Now I need to cover this. Just let that steam. Excellent. So now we're just letting that steam. Hello to everyone joining in on the live stream. Good to see you. How can you headbang a kitchen? It's headbanger's kitchen. So I'm a headbanger because when I play heavy metal, I headbang. So right now I'm cooking. Headbanging. That's a headbanger's kitchen. All right, quick stir. And we've also got the bell peppers to go in. So a lot of stuff yet to go in. So just like a basic soya sauce and oyster sauce stir fry veggies. The soup is bubbling over here on the other side. Let's have a look at that soup, guys. Let's have a look at that soup. So you can see the soup is steaming. So we're just going to let that cook for another 5-10 minutes. Meanwhile, let's open up the veggies. All right. Okay, this is looking nice. So at this point, I'm going to add in some of the oyster sauce. Add a nice big glug of oyster sauce. And then we're going to add in a little bit of the soya sauce. I'm going to give it a little bit of pepper. There we go. And we're going to give a little bit of salt as well, not too much because we've added the oyster sauce and the soy sauce, which are both salty. Just a sprinkling of salt there. Of course, we also need two more things. One of them is going to be the secret ingredient, toasted sesame oil. And you got to get a lot of this in to give you the lovely umami flavor. This is a flavor bomb, guys. Toasted sesame oil is the stuff. And we want a little bit of sweetness and acidity, so I'm going to add a little bit of cooking mirin like this. So let's put a splash of it in. There we go. And I think we are more or less done. Now I'm going to add in the bell peppers. So the red and yellow bell peppers go in. There we go. All of them in. Now I'm going to give everything a good mix. And you want that sauce to coat all the veggies, the spinach, the mushroom, the broccoli. So we've got this beautiful sauce here. It should coat everything. And as always, you should taste things as you go along. So I can give this a little bit of a taste. And taste that sauce. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Very, very good. Great, I'm just going to cover this and let this finish cooking. Meanwhile, I'll clear up my workbench a little bit. I know you can't see me, but I can turn you guys around. Whoa, welcome. So I'm just cleaning up my workbench a little bit. Throwing things in the bin. Let's get the cutting board rinsed off. Wipe down. Get your cloth and wipe down. Alright, everything is cleared up here. Good to go, I think. Fantastic. Alright, this is done. Alright, the veggies are cooking. The soup, I think, is... Let's go taste the soup. So you can see the soup here. Alright. Let's get a spoon. Taste the soup. Oh, that's yum. Oh, that's really good. Wow. That's just so simple, clean, beautiful flavors. Brilliant. Meanwhile, you got to check this guy as well. Where is the spoon? Right, there's the spoon. Let's put the soup back over here. Let's turn the soup, the heat off on the soup. Okay, we'll get to that. All right, I think our veggies are almost done. We'll get the lid off now. They're definitely cooked. So I can leave a bit of the sauce in. So, I can actually eat it with rice and stuff. Or I'll just let it dry out a little bit, but the veggies are cooked. You can have a look. I'll show them to you. They're cooked, they're softened. Nicely done. If I do say so myself, check that out. There we go. Veggies are cooked almost. Just letting some of the liquid reduce down so it gets nice and sticky and coats the vegetables. Meanwhile, the soup is also cooked. Actually, I'll just let it cool down a bit. Then we can blend the soup. Hello Priya J, nice to see you. As always, give the veggies a stir. Let them all get equally coated in that sauce. You can see there's a good amount of liquid from the spinach, from everything else. I'm just basting the vegetables in the sauce. Again, got to make sure I taste that sauce a little bit. Because you see, the mushrooms will release water, so will all the other vegetables. Oh, that sauce is delicious. Yum. That's good. Yum, yum, yum. Meanwhile, the soya sauce, by the way, dark soya sauce is less salty than light soya sauce. And this is the oyster sauce that I used. Tai Hua, premium oyster sauce picked up in Bangkok or somewhere around there, if I recall correctly. Alright, this goes in. So is the soya sauce. And I think we're good on that front. This is still bubbling away. But I think it's good to go. Excellent. Yeah. Now you can see the sauce has become more sticky. So I think that's good. I'm just going to turn the heat off now. I'm going to cover it and leave it. Now I am sweating and how, because it is hot in the kitchen. So what are we going to do now? Now we need to blend our soup. I'm going to turn the fan on because it's really hot. And the soup now needs to cool a little bit. But let's bring the soup here. Here's our soup. Now I need to blend the soup. So the heat is on, and of course wipe down the kitchen as you go along. Cleaning is important. I'm also a little bit hungry now. Yes, leek kumki sauces are the best. They're amazing. Hello to everyone who's joined the live stream. Good to see you all. Oh, my stand goal has been achieved. Yeah. But I have to still go for my evening walk. And I still have to exercise and burn off those calories. I'm feeling a little hungry. Now, what do you do when you want a snack? Find some protein, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, so I've got a beef seekh kebab. It's not the best, but I'll do the job. Because protein will satiate you. Hello to everyone joining in. I mean, I could eat. There's a bag of potato chips here. But these are not going to satiate me. Also, I'm not enjoying them as much as I normally used to enjoy potato chips. I'm bored of potato chips now. Now that I don't eat keto, now that I can eat everything that I want in moderation, I don't really care for these. Like, I eat them once in a while, but they don't taste that good. And I eat maybe 10 grams of potato chips. So let me show you. This is actually interesting. I can show you guys. This will be a cool not experiment, but like just a cool thing to show you guys. So I'm going to turn you around here. So these potato chips, if I'm not mistaken, if you look at the nutrition label, and this will be the same for any potato chips. Yeah. So 100 grams of potato chips, 100 grams is about 572 calories. So that means if I eat 10 grams of potato chips, that's 57 calories. If I eat 20 grams of potato chips, that's 100 calories. In comparison, this will make me feel a lot fuller, and this will also be about 100 and something calories. But this, you tell me how many potato chips you can eat in a sitting. Let me show you what 10 grams of potato chips look like. Check it out. Can you see the weighing scale? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Okay. So I'm going to put the scale on now. So the scale is on 0 grams. That's 5 grams of potato chips. That's 9 grams of potato chips. And that is 11 grams of potato. This is 60 calories almost. Look at it. This is my palm. And this is 50 odd calories of potato chips.
Side.
Yeah.
Who was at the tent of brownies that day?
I don't remember now. That's 50 grams. 50 calories of potato chips. That's. Now the thing is, how many handfuls of potato chips can you eat? Multiply that by 50 calories, and that is how many calories you end up eating when you eat on potato chips. So I'm going to put these back now because I'm not eating them. So pork rinds are actually worse in terms of calories. If you meet keto people who are not losing weight, chances are they are deep frying their food coated in pork rinds. If I'm not mistaken, Pork rinds are 3 times the calorie value because they are just pure fat. Like 10 grams of pork rinds is double the amount of calories of potato chips, if I'm not mistaken. Check the label at the back. So pork rinds, while on keto you're supposed to eat more fat and all, in macronutrient terms, yeah, fine, but it's a ton of calories. So if you're going to take a chicken thigh and coat it in egg and then dip it in pork rind crumbs, I mean, you're just like, same with almonds. Almonds are like, again, 500 calories per 100 grams, 550 calories. So when you eat nuts, of course, nuts are healthier than potato chips in terms of they have a lot more nutritional value for sure, but they are very calorie dense. So keep that in mind when you are eating these things. If you're trying to lose weight and you're wondering, oh, why am I not losing weight? I'm just eating like healthy nuts and pork rinds or whatever. It's because they are calorie dense, very calorie dense. Anyway, let me put these away. Now, back to snacking on my kebab. Whew. Alright, now I need to blend this. Dipti,
Yeah.
can I trouble you to give me the extension box? Let's bring out the blender. It's time to blend the soup. Thank you. No, I'll put it here in place of the toaster. Thank you. Alright, blender. Now obviously if you don't have a stick blender, you can just put it in your food processor. Let it cool down and put it in your food processor and you're good to go. Alright. Okay, the stick blender is ready. Let's have a bite of the kebab. Let's finish the kebab. I'll put the rest of this back. Ooh, it's hot. Alright, let's show you guys the blending of the soup in 30 seconds. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, ask away. Also, if you can find the like button, smash it. I believe it's on the top right corner. There's some 3 buttons there. You have to hit the 3 buttons and then hit like. It's very complicated now. But if it's not too much trouble for you, do hit the like button. If it's trouble, don't bother. I don't think it does anything. At least I'm not certain about that. Just wash my hand. Alright, let's blend the soup, guys. Can you see the soup properly? You should be able to. Yeah, you can see the soup. So the stick blender goes in and you blend away. Alright, that looks good. I mean, I've got a little bit of stuff stuck here, but I think so. Obviously, I can use my spoon and check if everything is blended or not. It's getting there. Okay, I've got a few pieces of things there, which is fine. You can have a chunky soup, it's not really an issue. Okay, I feel one potato here. Alright, let's taste this soup. Now, of course, you can cook it out longer if you want to make it thick, see, because it's not a thick, like it's not super thick, but it is thick. Let's try it. Oh, that's yum. Mmm. Okay, I'm good with that. There's our soup. Okay, let's keep this thing out here. Alright, let me get the spoon and show you our beautiful. Now look, you can add heavy cream. Oh, I got a potato piece left. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to eat the potato piece. Oh, another potato piece. Hey, where'd that come from? Ah, there's the potato piece. But like it's cooked, so I mean I should be able to. That's not working. There we go. Mash it, mash it. Yeah, it's cooked. There we go. Yeah, I mean I can blend it a little bit, but if you want to make it a little richer, a little creamier, you can add heavy cream to this or coconut cream even, and you can add cheese also. But I'm watching my calories, so I don't really want to add any cream or anything to this. I'm going to give it one more whiz. Blend the soup. Okay. So yeah, now I think we're actually done. All right. Okay, now we're done. Yeah, okay, now we're done. Once again, taste it. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, so this doesn't need any cream or cheese, but you can add some. So obviously if you're doing a keto diet, you can't have the potato. But if you're having a low carb diet, you can do what I did, which is one potato, more leek, more onion. So it's very little potato in there. And you can add a little cream, a little cheese, something, like if you want, like you could do funky cheese like blue cheese. You could also do a little more like a hard cheese, like a little grated cheddar on top while you're eating. So yeah, lots of different things. Hey, thank you Pinky for being here. I really do appreciate it. Anyway, I'm done cooking now. So we've got our beautiful vegetables cooked here. We've got our leek and potato soup. It's almost 6:30 in the evening here in Mumbai, so I'm going to go for a walk in exactly 6 minutes. So hello to whoever's joining in. Good to see you. Check out Human Paint, death metal from Colorado. Why not? Why not? Cool, man, will do. Meanwhile, I'm going to take another sip of my soup. And in exactly 6 minutes, I will go for my walk. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Any questions about food, any questions about what I just cooked, please ask. Oh, that is so good. That's me banging the spoon on the cutting board because that is delicious. I'm very happy with my soup. I'm going to cover it, put it on the stove, let it cool down. Have a glass of water. Well, that's a job well done if I do say so myself. Leek and potato soup and stir-fried vegetables with oyster sauce, and 2 dishes in one live stream in under 1 hour, including the cutting and the chopping of everything. So that's not bad. Like, it's pretty good if you ask me. Like cutting, cleaning, washing, everything in 1 hour. I could have even done some chicken on the side and I would have been done. Like, so in this video, if I was making the vegetables, if I wanted to make a full meal, just chop some chicken and fry that first with the garlic and then add the veggies and the sauces, and I have a chicken and oyster sauce with vegetables. Wow, you saw Cannibal Corpse at the Red Rocks. That's awesome. Amazing. Fantastic.
Miso.
Excellent. Fabulous death metal band. Alright, I'm here for another 4 minutes, so ask me your questions. Um, I'm going to pop a few blueberries in my mouth now. So fruit is another excellent snack to have. Low calorie, very nutritious. So let's get some berries. Just got me a box of blueberries. Just take a few. I wonder how many, so I take a handful of blueberries here. Yeah. Let me see how many grams that is on the weighing scale. It's about 20 grams of blueberries. Hardly any calories. Not too sweet. Very nice and refreshing, especially now after cooking all this food in this hot kitchen. What are your go-to snacks? Let me know in the comments, what are your go-to snacks? What do you snack on now? Yum. Also, drink plenty of water, stay hydrated. Yeah, Red Rocks is a fab venue. I don't live in America, but I've seen it in videos, I've read about it. Would be cool. A mix of cold water and room temperature water makes the perfect temperature water. All right, excellent. 3 minutes more. If you guys have any questions, now is the time to ask. And if you're new to the channel, Headbangers Kitchen is a YouTube channel where I focus on delicious recipes. I've had many different kinds of recipes over the years. I started out as a heavy metal cooking show focusing a lot on things like burgers, bacon bombs, something called a pizza, which was a meat-based pizza, and all sorts of fun food, including some Indian food because I had a lot of international metal bands on my show. Then I got into keto cooking because I was on the keto diet, and I did that for a good 4 to 5 years almost, along with including other diet videos like the potato diet, the military diet. I also tried things like intermittent fasting, alternate day fasting, and all those other things that were trending. Also did the carnivore diet, was vegan for a while, and recently realized that I just would like to explore more Indian food because India is a country that has, believe it or not, 73% meat eaters. And we have lots of amazing meat and seafood dishes across the country. There are 28 states in India. Each state has its own language, its own culture, its own food scene. So I'm going state wise now and doing different recipes from each state. I'm also doing other fun recipes. So basically anything with good food, delicious food, Headbangers Kitchen is the channel for you. So yeah, I'd say we are diet agnostic on this channel. Is that the right word? Do you like meat? Love meat. I have a lot of meaty recipes on the channel. I also do have some vegetarian recipes. Most of my meat recipes can be made vegetarian quite easily. So knock yourself out. Alright, another 45 seconds to go. Ask me your final questions. And once again, if you can find the like button, do smash it. If you can't, don't worry about it. But yeah, make sure you watch all the new videos on the channel. There's a lot of cool stuff. There are about 50 of you online right now. So 50 of you head over to Headbangers Kitchen and check out the latest couple of videos. And if you like what you see, you can subscribe, but there's no pressure, once again, like with everything on the channel. If you enjoy the content I make, do what you must. We also have merch and books and things like that. You'll find everything on the main YouTube channel any which way. Alright, final 2 questions. Yes, I will check out Human Paint. That's a first for a band name. I will miss you, uncle. Rest in peace. I'm not dying, man. There's a lyric video on YouTube. We'll check it out. Human paint, human paint, human paint, human paint. Definitely won't forget it now. In fact, I'll listen to them on my walk. Thank you so much. You guys stay healthy too. Alright, I think that's about the end of it now. So I'm going to go and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Headbangers Kitchen. Until then,